Hi, this is Frank Turner. I'm at Groezrock Festival in Belgium, and you're watching Big Cheese TV.
Okay, so hello Frank. How are you finding Belgium so far?
With a map. Terrible joke. No, it's great. I mean, it's nice to be back on the continent. I've just done UK tour, and I was in Australia before that, so it's nice to be back in Europe. Groezrock's amazing. It's my first time here, but it's a gathering of the punk rock tribes in a way. I keep running into people I know, and it's a really nice vibe, and the sun's shining.
It is, thankfully, because in England it's rubbish at the moment, so it's just picked up. Of all the exports of Belgium, what would be your favourite?
Beer.
The beer?
Yes, Belgian beer's ace. I once did a gig in Mouscron in Belgium, in French Belgium, and the venue was called La Cuve à Bière, which means the beer cave, and it was run by this complete mentalist who made me try about 60 types of beer. And they were, as far as I can remember, all good, although I was completely off my face about.
I think probably by the 35th, they all start to taste the same anyway, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't drinking whole pints of each one. I mean, they were kind of little tasting glasses, but it was enough.
Excellent. Tape Deck Heart was released this year, or quite recently. How's that doing at the moment?
It's doing all right. It came out on Monday, in fact. So, I mean, in a way, the kind of overwhelming feeling I get when a record comes out is relief, because it's such a huge build-up for it, and you know, and you can sit there and wind yourself up about whether or not it's any good and whether people are going to like it and all that sort of bollocks, and now it's out, and it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? And people can think whatever they think about it, and it's sort of out of my hands in a way that's quite kind of, quite a relief. Yeah.
I mean, that's the impression I got from what I've been seeing online, is that there seems to have been a war between yourself and Michael Bublé, which is obviously not something that you're encouraging, but it's certainly your fans have definitely amassed this kind of rivalry between two acts that you wouldn't normally put together.
No, well, and apparently will.i.am is in the mix as well. Somebody on Twitter was trying to start a Kill Will hashtag, so I thought it was a bit harsh.
See, Burst the Bublé's funny, it's clever.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about the Michael Bublé thing is I retweeted one person saying it and then got inundated by people I know telling me that apparently he's a really nice guy and he pets kittens and sends his mum Christmas cards or whatever the fuck. So I felt a bit bad about that. I don't know any of his music. I didn't know who he was prior to this. I thought his surname had to be some kind of joke. But yeah, good luck to him. We're not going to beat him.
Well, I mean, I think it's a fair reflection on your fans though, because of like your fan base in particular are very fanatical. They actually put the emphasis on the word. I mean, is there anything in particular off the top of your head you can think where you've seen a fan, like a tattoo they've done, or anything on a particular length to? I mean, even like on the way here, we bumped into two girls at a petrol station. One of them was wearing your T-shirt. She went to every single date on your last tour. So is anything like that sticks to your mind?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And I mean, the thing that I'm always cautious about it is that it's important that I'm not at any point kind of like belittling any of that kind of thing, because I think it's awesome. I think it's amazing that people do that. There's a guy in Toronto who's got my face tattooed in his leg. I mean, it was a little socially awkward when he first showed it to me, but we're kind of friends now. He's a nice dude, you know. I'm constantly kind of amazed and humbled by people doing that kind of stuff, you know. And I think the thing that's cool about it is, yeah, people are into what I do, but it's not in a kind of kind of way, you know. It's like if I meet people, generally we'll shake hands and we'll have a chat, and like people give me some amazing presents on the road. Like, people have kind of started triggering that I'm really into collecting St. Christopher's, and I get given these and I had one nicked off me at a show a little while back, and loads of people gave me of the St. Christopher's. Somebody gave me like a handwritten kind of English folk song compendium the other day. You know, somebody gave me a copy of War and Peace because they'd seen that I wanted to read it somewhere or something. You know, people just I feel it kind of makes me feel terrible in a way, actually, because I'm sort of believe that if somebody gives you a present, you should give them a present back again. And I'm like, oh, I didn't get you anything. Do you know what I mean? I didn't know, and then they leave and you don't see them again. And so, but yeah, no, I mean, you know, people are really great, and I'm grateful.
Excellent, that sounds fantastic. Are there any bands here at the festival that you're in particular looking forward to? I mean, obviously you're only staying here for today. Are you leaving straight after your set? Are you going to stick around for the headliners?
I'm going to stick around. There's a fair few bands I want to see today. Joey Cape's Bad Loud in town. Dave Haas is in town. And Rocket from the Crypt. Me and John Snodgrass made a date last time I saw him that when we got here today that we're going to go like a couple to see Rocket from the Crypt. I'm going to hold his jacket while he dances.
Phenomenal. And finally, what's your favourite cheese?
I'm going to go for really, really heavy, mature cheddar, Somerset cheddar. you know what I mean? One of the ones that makes you kind of go, oh,
Immediately, and you go blind.
amazing. Gotta love it.
Fantastic. Thanks very much, Frank. Cheers, mate.